Hey guys and welcome. This video is on the plugin Call of Minecraft Zombies, and this is basically Call of Duty Zombies inside of Minecraft. So the first thing you want to do is set up an arena like I have, and mine's very basic, it's just for this demonstration. You'll create a far better one, but the first thing you want to do is actually create the arena, and this is with zombies, create arena, and then the name, so I'll call mine test. Fly to your top point of the arena in a cuboid and type in P1. And then fly to the bottom point of the cuboid and type in P2. Then you want to set where the player is going to spawn. So this is the first room, so this is PW. Then go to wherever your lobby is and type in LW for lobby warp. And then the final point you have to set is the spectator warp. So when you're inside here, type in SW for spectator warp. And that's basically all your points set up. As you can see, arena test set up. So the next thing to add is signs, but first, before you can add anything, you can't build because you can see it's protected, so you need to disable the arena. To do this, it's zombies disable and then the arena name. So as you can see, it's been disabled. So first of all, we'll add a perk, and this is zombies perk and then the perk name. So you've got a choice of Juggernog, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, Flopper and Mule Kick, and there's a list of these on the website. So we'll add Juggernog, and then the price. We'll also add we'll add Speed Cola. So zombies, perk name, so Speed Cola, and then the price. So this is 10 again. So you can see 2 perks have been added. Next one we come to is a gun. So to add a gun, pretty similar. Zombies, gun. The gun name, there's a full list of this in the config file. I will show you this later on. So I'll add Executioner, so EXECUTIONER. And then the price. And then the next gun you've got is whatever one you want. So once again I'll add another one. So zombies, gun. I'm going to add the M1911, price, and then the ammo. So you do 10 for the price, and then the ammo is 100. If you don't type that, the default is 200 for 100 ammo. So next one you can add is the mystery box. This is zombies, mystery box, and then the price. And the cool thing about multiple mystery boxes is that if you've got more than one set in the config file, you can set whether to have multiple ones or ones that actually swap between them, which ones are active. You've then got the power sign, so this is literally just zombies, then power. And if this isn't active, you can't use any of the actual things, so you can't use the perks and bits like that. Next one's pack a punch, so zombies, pack a punch, and then whatever the price is, so 10 again, and as you can see that works as well. And then the final one you can set up is a teleport. So to set up a teleport, it's zombies, add teleporter, and then whatever you want the name to be. So I'm going to call this one first room, and this adds a teleport for the first room, and it's added for arena test. To add the sign, you do bracket zombies teleporter, and then the name, so this was first room, and then the price. So as you can see, the sign's been created for that as well, which means players can right click that and teleport to wherever you've set. So it just means they can travel room to room for a price. So the next thing you want to do is actually add the spawns. So stand wherever you want a zombie spawn to be, type in zombies, add spawn, and then the arena name. So I've added the first spawn, second spawn, and you want to go around and do this in every room. Preferably set multiple spawns, but I'm just going to set a couple just to make the point of it. So 5, 6. And if you made a mistake, like adding one here right next to your spawn, don't worry, you can remove it. All you do is type in zombies, remove spawns, and then the arena name. And then literally just click on it and it was removed. And then all you do is zombies, cancel, and then remove spawn, and that just cancels removing them, so then you're not in that mode anymore. Then you can actually add doors. To do this, you type in zombies, add door, and then the arena name. you'll get given a little wooden sword, as you can see, and then the spawns will also pop up again. First thing you need to do is select your door, and it can be made out of any material you like. Left click on a point, right click on a point, and this is where the door will open. Then type into the chat done. Then you need to select any spawn points that lead to this room. So this is the room you spawn in. So this means this spawn point here, you need to select that because you don't want this to be active until that door is opened. So then you just type in done again. Select any signs that open it. So select all these signs here. And type in done again. And then type in the price. So that door is going to cost 10. So then you go around and do this for everyone. Right, so now I've set up the doors, we're pretty much ready to go. All we need to do is enable the arena again. So / zombies enable test. So we've enabled it again. Then go to wherever your lobby is and you can create a few of the basic signs. So the first sign is zombies, join, and then the arena name. So this was test. Next one is spectate, zombies, spectate, and then the arena name. And then you can also have kits, so you could have zombies, kit, juggernaut. And this is set up in the config file, which I'll show you in a minute. So all I do is right click on one of these signs to join the arena. If I wanted to see a list, I'd type in zombies arena list. And as you can see, test, 0 players, and it's waiting for players to join. So if I right click that, I've joined. I can start it early by typing in zombies start. And now I'm in the arena, you can see a mob spawned. All I do is kill it and I get points. So as you can see, perks, right click on one of these, I've now got Juggernog. I've now got Speed Cola as well. So join the game by clicking join, and then type in start if you wanted to start early. So zombies start, whoops, start, and then you can see 5 seconds before it starts. And I've got my weapons here. So join the arena by clicking join arena. You can start it early by typing in /zombies start. As you're teleported in, there'll be a sound effect, and then you can start killing the zombies. So as you can see, they've spawned. First round, just like zombies, is 1 hit with the sword. And then it can drop perks, so obviously TNT or nuke, and that blows up all the mobs. And you can set the drop rates and which ones drop inside the config file. If I purchased a perk, just right click on them. And you can also set the max perks in the config file. The default is 4. Can then purchase a gun. As you can see, this one's 10. So it took 10 money and I got this weapon. Or I could use the mystery box. So right click. And as you can see, it's given me a different one. Saying teddy bear. So it's going to swap. So it has a percentage chance when you get the teddy bear to swap to a different location, and it can swap to the same one, especially if you've only got 2 set like I have. So if I try and keep picking, see if it will swap again. Die. And some of them spawn with armor, as you can see, to be slightly harder. Come on. So to join a game, just click the join sign, and then to start it early, type in zombies start. You can set the start time inside the config file. And as you can see, I'm spawning in, so here I go, little sound effect. And then all you do is shoot the mobs or stab them with your knife. Different things, so I can turn the power on. Does a little sound effect as well. Mystery box, right click that. You can see it actually got a teddy bear and swapped straight away there. So if I use it again, I got whatever this gun is. Die. Use it again. And you can actually hold 2 guns if you do it. Oh, for God's sake. They're killing me too quickly. There we go. So as you can see, I've got a different gun as well now. Then if I wanted to pack-a-punch it, all I do is use the pack-a-punch. So I'll pack-a-punch both my weapons and also buy the perks. Then I could also buy a gun from here if I decided I didn't want one of them. And then pack-a-punch that again. Teleporter, right click on that and it just teleports you to the location. And then you can carry on shooting all the zombies. To open a door, right click on it. Obviously opens it up. I'll go around and do them all. Bigger doors have a slower animation effect, so does it from top to bottom, or bottom to top, sorry. So I can carry on, open all the doors. And then this basically opens up all the spawners, so they'll spawn in different places now. And you can set how quickly they spawn inside the config file, as well as which perks they drop and how much they do. So as you can see, that was the nuke and they did it all. And I can disable certain ones if I wanted to. So at the moment you can see I've got 1920 gold, and this is only round 2. In a second it will say round 3 has started, so as you can see. So now I just have to look for mobs, so wherever they are. And obviously on your own, early levels can be a bit slow, but you can speed it up in the config file if you wanted to. Die. But if I stood around for too long, it would actually start building up with zombie waves quite quickly. As you can see, there's quite a few here already. And if I just quickly die, I'll show you what happens when you die. You've also got a grenade, which I didn't mention. All you do is right click with your slime ball and that'll blow up after about 5 seconds. Once I die, I'll come here. Obviously, you could use the kit one if you wanted as well, just by joining and then also selecting your kit. So as you can see, I've selected Juggernaut. So inside your config file, it should look a bit like this. First things you've got is use slash for command, so that's set to false. So this is whether you want to put a slash before you type in P1 and stuff like that. May as well leave that, it doesn't really affect anything. You've then got perks, % drop chance. I've set mine to 30, it's defaulted to 3 or 4. Then you've got which ones you can enable or disable. So pretty much I just leave all this, it's pretty much bang on. You can change the points if you wanted. Sometimes I find the points can be a bit high, but sometimes if you just set your prices higher inside the game, that counteracts that. Max zombies, you can set how many you want the maximum to spawn is, and also the interval between the waves and the arena start time. You've then got revive settings, so how long a player is down for and how long it takes them to revive. And then the economy cost, so how much money they get per kill or how much it costs to join the game. So this is pretty basic, you just leave that as it is or edit anything you fancy. You've then got an arena config. You don't really need to change anything in here other than the max players if you wanted to change how many players can play a map. And the rest of it's just stuff you set up inside the game and it just keeps a log of it. Next thing is the kits. So if you wanted to set up a kit, all you do is put the name on the first line. So this one's called Juggernaut. Then you've got the guns, so the list of guns, the perks, and then how many points you get. So that's how you set that up. By default there isn't any, there's just an empty thing, but you can copy and paste this from the actual website itself. You've then got gun config, so this is the list of guns. You could add more or you could just edit the names of these ones. So obviously just running down the list you can change the damage after it's packer punched, the name before and after it's packer punched, and also the ammo / max ammo. So obviously really in depth, you could go into it and change the names to whatever you wanted, customize it. Obviously at the moment they're fairly basic sort of Call of Duty ones, so people are used to these sort of ones, but you could change it and make your server custom. But this is basically it for the config file. Really easy to set up. In game, probably easiest to set up. You don't really have to worry about too much config. It's set up to work straight out the box. There'll be a download link to the plugin in the description below, and as always guys, please remember to rate, subscribe and comment. Cheers.